Well, welcome to another Satisfactory video where I really have challenged myself this time. This time I wanted to make 10,000 concrete per minute. Well, I decided I wanted to use the alternate recipe. That would get me part of the way there with a little easier method of creating more concrete using less limestone. So if I'm going to create 10,000 concrete per minute, I've got to have a lot of water. So here's the lake in the middle of the rocky desert. This rocky desert lake has given me 3 different sections of 10 pipes each with all of the water extractors overclocked and pushing water up to a factory there. And this is the beginnings of the challenge. Now, I couldn't be easy on myself. I've got to collect limestone between here and the dune desert. So I decided that I would go ahead and put the factory in the dune desert, which means that all of this water I need to package and send to the dune desert. Should be easy, right? Little did I know. Well, let's go over and take a look. Little did I know how difficult it might actually be to put the waters into bottles and ship them all out. So this is floor number 2 of my water packaging plant. This is a second line there. And if I went out here and went down, you would see another build of basically the same thing happening down here. And here's bunches of packages coming in and filling up these packages there. And of course, if we're going to have a lot of packages being made here, which of course we have a bunch of packages being made over here, you can see all the plastic going into these assemblers here. We got packages being made there. We've got packages being shipped over here from the unpackagers back at the plant. And of course, if we're going to have all that, we need a pretty robust transportation system. So we have a car with 17 freight cars on it, just for the purpose of taking these bottles back to the dune desert. We also have a train here that is picking up limestone. And all the way along the way, all the way through the valley between the dune desert and the rocky desert, we have various places picking up limestone. So I'm going to go show you the rest of the story. Okay, so I've caught a train here, and as soon as the train takes off, it's going to show you all the different places that we pick up limestone on the way to getting it all to the main factory. So below us is the Rocky Desert Station 1. And there's another train station there. And another train station under there, getting 3 more freight cars filled with limestone. And there's another station coming into view, filling more limestone, 3 more cars. Oh, that one looks like 5 more cars, freight cars filled with limestone. And there's another station filling 3 more freight cars with the limestone. And off to the right, you see another train station that's filling 1 more freight train full of limestone. You see the limestone coming in. Riding, and you're seeing the factory come into view. Playing Satisfactory with friends shouldn't mean dealing with lag, crashes, or confusing server setup, and ping players make sure you don't. Ping players' high-performance servers keep everything running smoothly with low latency and reliable uptime. And you don't have to mess with port forwarding or custom configs. Servers launch in minutes with easy control panels and automatic backups built in. So you can focus on building, exploring, and expanding together without worrying about whether the connection will hold or the world will load. Right now, you can get 35% off any Satisfactory server with the code DOC35 at checkout. Ping players, multiplayer without the mess. So we'll come into the train station here, and you'll see that there's several unloading bays for the freight cars. And we'll pass the majority of them because we're on a bigger train. And we'll go to one of these back ones. There we go. We happen to be on a freight train that is bringing in packaged water, so we'll hop on off here, and we'll see a lot of different cars that just that unload here and unload all these packages. And so you see the packages being unloaded here, and of course, if we're loading these bottles, we then need to unpackage all these bottles, and of course we have to unpackage them and send the water up above. And on the second floor is all of the foundries, because we need a foundry to make concrete with the alternate recipe using the wet concrete recipe. So all of these are unpackaging and sending the water up. Some of the lines go dead a little bit when they between trains, but here comes, now that we've unloaded a train, all of these are going to fill up real quick, and we're ready to head upstairs. So here's all the limestone coming in. And you see the pipes that come up from downstairs. And up here are foundries that are 25 on each side, 50 foundries that are producing, let's see, 50 foundries that are producing 200 concrete per minute. And they are all being brought here to containers that we can fill up our bags with, and dimensional depots on top of each of these containers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 containers with 10 dimensional depots. Needless to say, I don't have any problem building large, huge sections of floor or walls that need extreme amounts of concrete, because it fills so fast that I never run out. Now, of course, there's a problem of overflow because I'm not always using concrete. Well, need to manage that overflow, and in here, we manage that overflow right here with all of these sinks. So when I'm not using the concrete, it gets immediately sunk and gains valuable coupons, of course. Let's see, it's got 188 coupons in there right now. I have 210 in my bags, so needless to say, we are getting quite a lot of coupons for that time. And we put a nice roof over it, and we've got a great factory going. Now, did I actually get to 10,000? Not quite. I got well over 9,000 most of the time, and it fades just a little bit toward 9,000. We almost got to 10,000. We continue to tweak, but this is what it would take to get to 9,000. Now, the challenges along the way, of course, were numerous, but we got there. And this is how you can get there too. Look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Thanks.